Hello everyone, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In this video, I'm going to try and help answer those questions because I know the market is still coming down. Some of you may have that question, how long until the top? Are we near? Is this a good time to buy? All these questions that you have, I'm going to try and help answer them for you. I'm going to show you a powerful chart. If this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe, and before I do so, I need to let you know I am not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please always do your own research before investing any money. I like doing these videos because it really opens my eye as to how long we have left in the market, exactly where we are, and hopefully this can help you on your crypto journey as well. I showed this chart to you guys about, I'll say a week ago. Was it a week ago? Let's have a look. It was here. These are my time in the market videos. Guys, please check them out. There's one here. There's another one down here. They will guide you on your journey. I even have a little time in the market thing here as well. But these coins, these videos are going to guide you on your crypto journey and really help you understand how long we have left. And for me, I personally think that it's really accurate. My words got some going on there. I think it's really accurate, and I'm going to take you through this. If you don't understand, I'm going to try and make it super simple for you, okay? So, in my last video, we talked about what happened in the last bull run. And as you can see here, I have a few indicators up. And I'm going to take you through them if you missed it before. And if you want to learn how to do this, you can check my other videos. Shows you how to set it up and what to look for and what to use. The first indicator that we're looking at, which is really powerful, which is called the Bitcoin, I was going to say the Bitcoin Investor Tool. I'm flashing it on and off so you can see the Bitcoin Investor Tool. The second one is the Pi Cycle, which I'm flashing. It's the two middle, the red and the orange. And the third one is the heat map, but it's the 200-week heat map. When you use these together, these are extremely powerful. You can see what's going on in the market. Now, this was 2017, 2018. In the last video, I said to you, I believe that we are somewhere here. Now, every time that Bitcoin, and the reason I'm showing you Bitcoin, by the way, is because it can kind of help you understand where the rest of the market is going, because every time Bitcoin falls, you best believe these other coins want to fall with it. And we've been seeing this as Bitcoin tumbles, most of the other coins tumble as well. Apart from Cardano recently, because it's been taking a nice little high. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's been pumping. There you go, a nice little pump. That's the word. But let's really take a look at this chart, okay? Because I'm sure you all have this question: how long is it till we actually reach the all-time high? Well, as you can see, the all-time high was here, and the Pi Cycle, which is the two middle ones, have been absolutely spot on when it comes to timing the all-time high. It prints this purple line, which you can see straight down the middle, straight down, which says this was the all-time high. Now, if we zoom it in a bit, you can also see the two lines, the red and the orange. Now, when the orange is below and it's crossed above the red, that is when it's indicated that the all-time high is in. You see here, the orange has crossed above the red. When you see that cross, that is round about where the all-time high is. And there's other ways to tell where the all-time high is as well. This is why I grabbed up the heat map, because the heat map is really significant as to when you want to buy and when you want to sell. And when it's been red, my God, when it's been red, it's always been a good time to sell your cryptocurrency. Now, some of you guys are thinking, but hold on, this is a long bit of red. When do you sell in this red? I'm going to take you through that so you understand. But first, let's just take a look at where we are today, because I think that we are really here. This is 2017, 2018. I think we are here. Take a look what happened back in 2017, 2018. And this is really eerily similar to what we're going through right now. If you missed my last video, check it out. You'll understand. This investor tool, let me take the Pi Cycle off. Just focus on this right now. These two things. This investor tool has a red line, and this red line has been so powerful. Very powerful, to the fact that it can tell you what's happening with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin went up last time, it didn't even reach the red line. But if it did, you best believe it's always had one or two things happen. It's either been dropped, and it dropped significantly, Or it breaks through and then we see a massive burst. And you best believe when it bursts through this red line, it happens fast, quick, and it goes super high. Now, let's take a look at these drops, because to you, when you're looking at this chart, it looks kind of small. But please understand one thing, guys. These are big drops. I'm going to get the ruler here to measure it. Look at this. From the highest to the lowest, that was a 40% drop, roughly. 39-40%. You can see it in the middle of the red. Let's just here, you can see it, 40% drop. Let's take a look at this one. So from here, it actually touched the red line and it got rejected from the red line. This line is the boss, I'm telling you now. This line, it tells you what's going on. It tells you if you've got that golden ticket to pass. 38% drop. So, you know, near enough 40% drop again. We've seen 2 times where it's had 40% drops almost. And when it's broke through, my God, when it's broke through, let me show you this, guys. And when I say broke through, I mean when we've seen one candlestick close above. With these, it is sort of hesitating, but I'm on about this kind of candlestick here. When we see this as a confirmation that it's broken through, and I'm going to take it from here. We have seen Bitcoin rise super fast, and I'm trying to get it to the top. We've seen Bitcoin rise from here all the way to here. You're looking at 136% burst. I'm calling it burst, boom, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it burst, explosion. Why not? It's burst really high, and we've seen 138% gains, well, percent highs from breaking this red line. Let's take a look at now, because if you look at the future as to where we are now, I'm going to put this on auto, it helps when I'm zooming it in and stuff. Take a look at how eerily similar this is. We see the first pullback right here. We're now here from the past. Look at the future. We're facing this second pullback. I'm going to zoom this in so you can see. Really going to zoom in, and I'm going to come to the heat map in a second, but I really want to open your eyes to this. So yeah, Bitcoin just hit the red line and it got rejected. So now I can see it taking a pullback. And if it was to do something similar to what Bitcoin did before, like I said, these have been big pullbacks, 40%, guys. Where is 40%? 40% is right down here. That's £34,000. Bitcoin could potentially go to £34,000 before we see it go up again. So if you're asking yourself, is this a good time to buy? And again, this is not investment advice. I'm just trying to guide you and help you on your journey. We may still see Bitcoin come down. That's a 40%. That's if it was to go down to 40%. But before I actually confirm this with you, I want to show you another chart, because we also talked about this chart here. And I said that this is sort of like a rising wedge. I can see a rising wedge pattern, and that's what this is here indicating. And I said if it breaks it, it'll either go a certain percent high or a certain percent low. And I'm going to show you how we work out how high the percentage of this wedge works. So as you can see here, this was the chart I showed you here, the little picture image. And it said you can measure it from the top to the bottom. And that sort of indicates how low it can go in price. So we can do this again real quick, just to show you how I got this white line here. I basically took it from here to here, because this is sort of like the bottom bit here, what I'm seeing as the falling wedge, and I'm seeing the top here. That for me was the indicator as to how big it can potentially go if it was to go above and below. But in this case, it looks like it's breaking below. So yeah, we could potentially see it come down to this line right here, which is, I'll just show you, I'll highlight it, $36,000. That's what I'm looking at. And if this is going to happen, it's then going to make me open my eyes to the rest of the market. How low is the rest of the market going to go? You know, Cardano hit £1 a minute ago, but Bitcoin's been coming down and the rest of the market's coming down with it. So how much lower can it go? Maybe this will help you understand and give you a better picture as to when the best time to buy is. One other thing we did, because this is the EMA, the 21-day moving average. We changed this to 50, because I said that Bitcoin may bounce off of this EMA on the 50-day, because it broke the 21-day. As you see, it's broken it. So I have to look at the next support, because it's not being supported here anymore. Where's it being supported now? The next one for me was the 50-day. So I'm going to change this to 50, and have a look. Bitcoin is now coming down towards the 50-day moving average. If it was to, it's funny because I don't think I'm the best at giving technical analysis, but for some reason it always works for me. So if it was to come down to this yellow line, the Bitcoin price, we could see prices of, and I really want you to, you know, pinpoint these numbers down, keep them in your head so you're prepared. We could see Bitcoin fall down to $41,000. Right now it's at $44,000 over here. So there could still be an extra 3,000 to go. Or if it does go lower, who knows? I was saying again, it might get bought up really fast, because if it does come down this low, you might see a lot of buy pressure, and then it buys back up and, you know, gets supported by the 50-day. But this is the sort of area that I'm looking. And, you know, again, hopefully this answers your question. If you're looking to buy these coins like the Reefs and the Harmonies and the Zilicas, maybe this can be a good guide for you. Keep watching this video. Keep looking at these prices, the 41,000 price. And when Bitcoin hits 41,000, have a look at what price Zilica is. If it goes to 36,000, have a look at what price Harmony is. Because this could be a good guideline as to how high or how much you can make for your cryptos and when to buy it. Now, going back onto this chart, because that question that I put at the start, how long until we actually hit the top? Now, let's just take one final look at the back, what happened here. Now, as you can see, this red line, right? When the heat map, I'm just going to take the... actually, no, I'll keep it on for a second. I was going to take the investor tool off. Let's just look at the heat map. Actually, no, I will take it off. I'm going to take off this because I've made you understand this. I want to turn the pi cycle back on because I'm looking for this purple line here, because this purple line called the top perfectly, and it's done it many times in the past as well, and you can do this in your own time if you want. Again, I've told you how to get it up in TradingView. Check my other videos that will show you how long, because if we are here, right, how much time will you have from the moment that it indicates red to the bull market? At the minute, we're not seeing red yet. We're seeing like a yellow. It's turning a bit of green again. So I have to look at this and say, well, hold on, because, you know, that's all I can go on right now. What happened in the past? We saw green, saw a bit of yellow. It's going green again. I expect it to go yellow again, and I'm going to do more videos of this that can help you and guide you. But I am paying attention to when I first see that red, because when I see that red, it's going to indicate me that now is the time to be thinking about when to be selling off my Bitcoin. If I'm going to sell my Bitcoin. And I think I will be selling my Bitcoin, because I can take that money. Because why would I see Bitcoin go this high and then fall all the way back down low and lose money? I can use that to invest in other coins. And usually when Bitcoin goes high and falls down, the altcoins rise. And I'm going to show you that as proof in a second. But let me show you this. I'm going to get my measuring tool. Look at this, guys. This is really significant. So it kind of flashed red here. First time I flashed, because there's a bit of orange there, right? I want to go for the dark red here. Let's see how long from the moment that it flashed red to actually hit its all-time high. And that's this purple line. I'm going to drag it right across, just here, like this. 43 days. So when I see a bit of red flash, for me, myself, again, this is not investment advice, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I'm going to show my patrons. We have 43 days to prepare. And please don't be that person that actually says, oh, I'm just going to wait on the 43rd day and then take my profits, because no one knows. Like I said, when it breaks this investor tool, when it breaks this red line, it explodes really fast and really quick, and it goes really high. It might not be 43 days. It might be 20 days. It might be 10 days. It might be 5 days. No one knows. This is why I'm going to be paying attention. But this is sort of like a guideline to help you understand how long. 43 days is what it's given us from the moment that it flashed red. So I'm going to be looking at that. Really going to be paying attention to that as to when it flashes red. And when it does flash red, I'm going to count 40 days. I'm probably going to count 30 days. That's a month. And I wouldn't mind taking profits in the space of a month, to be fair. Sorry, a bit of cough action. I wouldn't mind taking profits in 30 days. Where's 30 days from here? Let's have a look. From the moment it flashes red, let's have a look at 30 days. 30 days is, okay, so it's a bit further back, maybe 31 days. I wouldn't mind taking profits there. If it means I'm going to lock in some high prices, let's have a look. 30 days is here. I want to zoom this out a bit and show you. 30 days is roughly here. So around here, that's not a bad place to be taking profits. I mean, who knows what price that's going to be? It could be sitting on $90,000, $100,000. We don't know yet. Time's going to tell. But that's what I'm really paying attention to. I was going to show you something a minute ago, and I can't remember now. I know it was significant, but this is what happens when I talk too much. Oh, the life of me. Let's just take a look at... Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to show you now. I was going to show you that when Bitcoin goes high and takes its all-time high, and when it dumps, altcoins tend to pump afterwards. And I'm going to show you this again in this video here. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. When it reached its last all-time high, which is here, and it looks like a little squidge now. December the 17th was when it hit its all-time high, right? December the 17th. Remember that. Because look at what happened with the other altcoins. And I'm going to show you this. Ethereum as an example. Ethereum didn't hit its altcoin to about a week or two later. Look at the date. January the 14th. So you're looking at 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Maybe a month. It hit it 3 weeks later-ish. Let's take a look at XRP. See, so what I'm saying is that Bitcoin goes high, people sell their Bitcoin, and then they look at putting it in altcoins. Actually, let's look at Cardano. I don't know if it's going to show on Cardano, but I definitely know that it wasn't at the same time as Bitcoin. Let's have a look. January. Look at this, guys. Look, January the 4th. See what I'm saying? So Bitcoin, people sold off out of Bitcoin on December the 17th. 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks later, altcoins start to pump. January. So this is why I believe it's good to take profits when we reach these all-time highs. If you like this video, guys, please drop that like and give me a subscribe, because I think this really does help, and it's good to see, and it's good to prepare yourself for when the all-time high comes. I really do think it is important. I'm going to leave it here. I think I've talked too much now. Hopefully this did help you guys. As I say, I'm not the best at technical analysis, but it's good enough for me. And I think if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. Oh, actually, one more thing before I go. Pay attention to this, guys. It's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. This tells you when the market as a whole is greedy, extremely greedy, and fearful. And right now, we're not seeing fear. People are still greedy, which in my eyes means, well, maybe there's a bit more room to drop. And if that's the case, then obviously that means that Bitcoin may be coming down to here, which will really get people scared. And then maybe the Fear and Greed Index will start turning to fear. So pay attention to this. If you want to find this, just Google it. Just Google Fear and Greed Index for crypto. That's what I do. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. That's what I type in. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Shout out to my patrons. And if you guys want to become a patron, please do. Like things like what I'm showing you now. These are the sort of things that I try to do with my patrons, help guide them as well. I give them a few more exclusive content, but just to guide you all on your journey and to help you, especially if you need a strategy as well, you can become a patron. I've got 7 tiers, by the way, because people are like, oh, I only see 3 tiers. Guys, scroll through them. There's 7 tiers. You can select which one's best for you, because they offer different things. And if you want to buy, sell, and trade alerts, look down for the other tier. Shout out to my patrons: Jack, Daniel Atkins, Toyin Oteri, Glenda, It's Time, Ross Burford, Zpax Zpax, Silent Crypto, Abdul-Kareem, Kora Black, SM, Ibby A, iDan, Andrew, Tehseen Waheed, got your name there, Tony Dam, Marco Costante, Scott Vu, Jazz, Azzawi, or Azzawi. I'm going to try and figure out that one. Tell me what it is. I think it's Azzawi. Plebeian, oh I love it, Plebeian, and Liliana. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And all the new patrons, I see you as well coming in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you guys as well for watching. I appreciate everyone right now. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I see you in my next video. Cheers.